This is not your first nomination.
It's not, but it's always exhilarating. There's no doubt about it. This is my third, I'm happy to say, and it really is true that as time goes by, you realize, well, this doesn't happen every day. So it feels just as exciting as the first time.
You left Hamilton because this was always coming along? Or?
That's right. Yeah, the trajectory for Something Rotten was changed a little bit. It came to Broadway a little sooner than everyone expected, which turns out to be a great thing. So yes, that made it a little bit of a congestion for me traffic-wise. But
you're in demand.
I'm happy to say, yeah, that it all worked out in a great way.
Talk about what Something Rotten is about. Because it's about funny and it's about Shakespeare and spoofing and it's about Broadway and I mean it's just hysterical.
It's a big old-fashioned, new-fashioned, any way you cut it, it's a musical comedy. And with huge production numbers, great dancing, just all the production that you want when you see a musical. It's a love letter to musicals. And the story is about two guys, myself and my brother played by John Cariani, who want to get out from beneath the shadow of a guy named William Shakespeare. And we try to do that by inadvertently creating the first musical, which turns out to be pretty hilarious. We don't know what we're doing, but we think it's great, but it's a little misguided. And so it becomes hilarious, absurd, touching. It's a very touching story. I'm a guy who wants to take care of my family by doing what he loves to do, creating art, and I can relate to that. So that's really the kind of heart of it for me, motivating it.
You're on the stage almost the whole time too, no?
I am there pretty much the whole time.
How tired are you? I mean, how exhilarating?
It is. It's exhilarating. It's great. There's a couple of great strategic moments where I can go sit and have some water and just kind of get ready for the next, trajectory up the hill. But it's fun. Christian and I were talking about this morning. Is that there's not a moment in the show where I don't look forward to doing it. It's just so beautifully written and it is so funny. And the music is so catchy, and it's all just like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm in this show that I love so much.
What about the reaction to the audience reaction, which at the end of that big song in the first act, which is so rare to have people on their feet?
People are standing up.
Whoa.
Nightly, and it's quite a remarkable thing. I've never experienced anything like that. That's where I think that the heart of the show is in terms of the contract between the audience and the cast in terms of what we're delivering. We're doing this, it's about a musical, and so we're giving them everything they want. If they've come to see a musical, we are acknowledging that this is what you're seeing and this is what we're giving you, and people are loving it.
I remember when I met you and interviewed you for Shrek, you spoke of your daughter, who I think then was only 6 or 7 or
Amazing,
something.
You're exactly right. She's 13 now.
What does she think of this?
She loves it. She's actually a great tap dancer. My daughter's a great dancer, so she gave me a thumbs up, which was the biggest vote of confidence I've ever received. And she actually helped me too. And my wife is a great dancer too. She's like, you got to relax those knees when you do that. I'm like, okay, good. You know what you're doing. And so, but my daughter is really getting a kick out of this. So that's the best part for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.